Let's dive into the top 20 favorite songs from bands this time, because yesterday I already took a look back on my top 20 favorite songs from King Diamond and Merciful Fate. If you haven't seen the video, the link will be in the description down below. So let's dive into the top 20 favorite songs from bands I listen to, starting with Ghost. Hey guys, this is Roni K95 here. Today's video we're going to be doing a top 20 favorite songs from my favorite bands. Another video which I have never done before until now. If you haven't seen my top 20 favorite songs of King Diamond and Merciful Fate, the link will be in the description down below if you want to go check out my previous video. Today we're going to be ranking some top 20 favorite songs from the band I've been listening to during my senior year back in high school, Ghost. Let's start the ranking on the songs. Some of the songs are from the first 3 albums on there, including the EP on there. Number 20, Rats. What can I say about the song Rats by Ghost? Because this has a hard-rocking riffs on here, including the harpsichord, especially during the outro of the song Rats by Ghost. And then you had those heavy guitar riffs in that one. And you'll see the music video on that one. Number 19, Spillways. This is another one of Ghost's newer hits on here from their latest the 4th album, Impera, which is the 4th album from Ghost on there in that one, because it was a hardest rocking hit on there. Number 18, Ritual. This was like my first Ghost song I've listened to since 2013 when I was listening to them on Spotify, and to me, Ritual by Ghost is my favorite song on there because the guitar riffs kind of reminded me of the intro to Megadeth's song Symphony of Destruction, because it's very influence-like feel. Number 17, that's number 18, Ritual. Number 17, Body and Blood. Another song I've been listening to by Ghost, which is from their 2nd album, Infestissumam, which is the 2nd album from Ghost. It's got that catchy upbeat guitar riffs on here, especially with like the power chords on here. And this is a dark and most ominous song. How those lyrics have been dealing with eating the body and the blood of Christ, Jesus Christ. Especially of how these lyrics depicted in our... well, it's just basically of how... especially for the lyrical themes, for what Ghost has, for the... what I like to call it as the lyrical content in that one. So that's number 17, Body and Blood. Number 16, Conclavi Con Dio. This is the heaviest riff on here, which it has the bass guitar intro part, which is from their first album, Opus Eponymous. To me, about that song, like Conclavi Con Dio, is that the lyrics saying how representing Lucifer, or the lyrics that are more dark and sinister, like if you listen to the song, it says, Lucifer, we are here for your praise, evil one. Yeah, because those are the most darkest satanic lyrics in the song Conclavi Con Dio, especially for what Ghost has a lot for this as well. So that's number 16, Conclavi Con Dio. Number 15, Elizabeth. Another song from Ghost from their first album, Opus Eponymous. This song explains about the villainous, evil figure of Elizabeth Bathory, because she kills women, a bunch of women, and bathed in like blood just to make her immortal and young. For the whole thing of how I wanted to come by for these dark lyrics in those songs, especially for the whole lyrical content. But then again, just considered Venom did the song Countess Bathory. That wasn't the first metal song to featuring the lyrics dealing about Elizabeth Bathory. Especially if you've ever been watching like the old Hammer horror film called Countess Dracula, which is the old Hammer horror film, which is about Elizabeth Bathory. If you ever watch all the old Hammer films on that. So that's number 15, Elizabeth. Number 14, Year Zero. Another heaviest, darkest song from Ghost is that this particularly of how this lyrics have been dealing with the kinds of how it representing about good and evil, triumphing about good and evil. Like the lyrics in the song mention the demonic names, like Belial and Behemoth, Beelzebub, Asmodeus, as well as the last two are Satanas and Lucifer in the lyrics of the song Year Zero. Yeah, after all, those lyrics are very dark. Oh, that sounds like a little dark and sinister for that lyrics, though. Yeah, this is basically considering of how those are the darkest lyrics from the band Ghost when they did the song Year Zero. Yeah, because it's very dark and sinister in that one. And very satanic indeed. So that's number 14, Year Zero. Catchy song, though. Number 13, Death Knell. Another dark and ominous song that's very dark as most other metal songs, because it's more different as has like the whole modern day Black Sabbath feel. Especially like if you listen to those satanic lyrics on the song Death Knell, like 666, invoke the King of Hell. Especially, those are the darkest satanic lyrics, especially for what the band Ghost has in their lyricism, and this explains why. When you listen to the lyrics, if you ever listen to the song Death Knell by Ghost, yeah, this song's very a cross between Black Sabbath and Merciful Fate, with a little influence of classic rock vibe of Blue Oyster Cult in that one. So that's number 13, Death Knell. Number 12, Per Aspera ad Inferi. Another song from their second album, Infest Sumam. Explain of how this is another darkest satanic song, especially for the band like Ghost has ever wrote like this as well. It's more dark and foreboding than most other metal songs that have dark lyrics that I have ever listened before or since. But then again, just considering how it's very, what I could say, most of these lyrics are dark and sinister in most part of the songs as well. Number 11, that's number 12, Per Aspera ad Inferi. Number 11, Secular Haze. In my opinion, when I first listened to Secular Haze by Ghost, it kind of sounded a little reminiscent of Shades of Black by King Diamond on there, from the album Give Me Your Soul by King Diamond, which is their album on there. Like, there's differences on here. Like, the song sounds very, kind of reminds me of the intro of Shades of Black by King Diamond, because it played on like the harpsichord on that one. But in the song Secular Haze, it sounds like it's played on like a organ-like sound, especially for what on these synthesizer keyboards, like the Moog synthesizer keyboards, especially like one of the Nameless Ghouls played on, especially when they did the song Secular Haze in that one. Yeah. You know, this is basically that's how you want to come by on that. So that's number 11, Secular Haze. Number 10, He Is. To be fair though, the song He Is about how it's representing how they were standing away from over by the abyss when they were reaching out to the starry guide when they worship to God, saying of how he's basically the shining in the light of how they cannot seen if they ever want to know, that song. However, this song is from their third album, Meloraya, in that one, which is the third album from Ghost in that one. And in my opinion, He Is one of my favorite songs from Ghost from their third album, Meloraya. I mean, when I first listened to the song He Is, that just brought me to another level, which I felt like I want to be playing the intro to the song He Is on my when you play it on either the acoustic guitar or the electric guitar, or if you have somebody over playing the electric guitar part when you're playing the acoustic guitar intro part in the song He Is by Ghost. But overall, this is one of my favorite songs from Ghost. Number 10, He Is. Number 9, Gula, Zombie Queen. Another foreboding, darkest song from Ghost on here. It starts off when it plays like on a piano part. Well, it's just basically what the Nameless Ghouls did when they play it on a keyboard in that one, because it gives that little aesthetic, darkest song in that one. And then you get to the heavy guitar riff on here when transitioning in the song, playing it as Zombie Queen. And that's another song from the album Infestisumam. Yeah. And so that's number 9, Gula, Zombie Queen. Number 8, Watcher in the Sky. What can I say? In my opinion, Watcher in the Sky is my favorite song from Ghost from their newer album, Impera, which is from their 4th album. Because I considered it my favorite, from right next to Spillways. Another good song from Ghost on there, in my opinion, though, because to me, this is your hard-rocking song of how when the Nameless Ghouls have used the Fender Stratocaster guitar, and then they had to use the whammy bar on it for the first time. When I first listened to it, I'm like, wow, that was the first Ghost song where they're using the whammy bar on the... Well, it's just basically for what the Nameless Ghoul guitarists use, especially for when they use the tremolo bar in that one. If they could have ever done it with the Floyd Rose tremolo locking on it. So that's number 8, Watcher in the Sky. Number 7, Satan Prayer. Another dark song from Ghost, though, because they think they believe in one God in the lyrics. I mean, that sounds a little dark and sinister for a song like that as well. Well, it's just basically, well, it turns out it's basically the lyrical themes, especially in the lyrical content for what Ghost had in this one, because... But then again, like most black metal bands using satanic lyrics in most of their songs on there, Satan Prayer by Ghost takes the cake, because at the intro of the song, because when it has that, has that heaviest guitar riff on that one, it was tuned in drop D tuning on the guitar. when it plays like that. When it does that on the guitar. When I first listened to that song, I'm like, oh, I felt like I want to play it on my guitar. Like, especially if you ever play it in a drop D tuning on your electric guitar, though. Yeah, because it's a killer heavy riff on that one than most metal songs that I have ever listened, though, in general, though. So that's number 7, Satan Prayer. Number 6, From the Pinnacle to the Pit, another song from their album Meloriah, which is the 3rd album from Ghost. And to me, though, because this is the heaviest song on that, and it's very more heavier than most of the songs, despite them how they were being hard rockin' and all, but it sounds very almost metal-esque vibe in that one. Yeah, it's alright, though. So that's number 6. From the Pinnacle to the Pit. Number 5, Mummy Dust. That's another heaviest song from Ghost, though, because to me, I thought it was a good song, though, because it's very Lovecraftian horror, and very dark and very... This is the first song to have those horror theme lyrics, especially for the lyrical content for what Ghost did when they did the song called Mummy Dust, which is from their 3rd album, Meloriah. So that's number 4. Oh, no, that's number 5, Mummy Dust. Number 4, Depth of Satan's Eyes. Oh, yes. Another hardest rockin' guitar riff I hear, especially the catchy upbeat guitar, like, which is almost like a hard rock guitar riff on there, and especially the lyrics that are dark, like Into the Eyes of Fire, in that one, especially sounds a little dark and ominous for the song. Well, it's basically the lyrical themes, especially in their lyricism in the song, how they have the critiques of the lyrical content for the song, like Depth of Satan's Eyes by Ghost in that one. So that's number 4, Depth of Satan's Eyes by Ghost. Number 3, Majesty. What can I say about the song? Because it's got that killer guitar tone on a power chord, especially on the intro to the song. It's very unique, especially for the song like Majesty by Ghost. And to me, though, this is particularly of how I want to come by for a song like Majesty by Ghost, which is from their 3rd album, Meloriah. So that's number 3, Majesty. Number 2, Cerise, which is their hit single, which is from their 3rd album, Meloriah, because it has that acoustic guitar intro, like dun 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 dun. Yeah, that's how it goes on the acoustic guitar, and then you let into the electric guitar parts in the song when it plays the same chord like the intro of the song Cerise, especially for what the Nameless Ghouls played on the guitar, though. Yeah. And those lyrics that are unique, like, can't you see that you're lost without you? I can feel a thunder escaping within your heart. Those are the lyrics. You know, that's basically the lyrics of what Tobias Forge wrote in the song, like Cerise. Like when the band Ghost performed live in 2016 in Sweden, when he played as the character Papa Emeritus 3, if I could, it's the hardest name to pronounce, like, if I'm correcting, like, if it's either the word emeritus or emeritus, yeah. So that's number 2, Sear Ice. Number 1, finally, number 1, Square Hammer. When I first listened to the song Square Hammer by Ghost, it's got that, they use like those 4 guitar chords they use, which is almost in a little reminiscent of Blue Oyster Cult's Don't Fear the Reaper. This song brings to another level on this one, because to me, Square Hammer is one of my favorite songs from Ghost from their album Meloraya. It's more guitar riffs, and this song is a long way from Beastie Boys' Fight for Your Right to Party. But Square Hammer, on the other hand, they use like those keyboards and all that, more the progressive rock or psychedelic rock vibe. Yeah, especially for what the Nameless Ghouls did when they recorded the song Square Hammer. You'll see the music video Square Hammer, especially when Papa Emeritus 3 and the Nameless Ghouls are in that music video, because it plays in that little reminiscent of like these old horror movies on there, like when they were watching a movie on there. You'll see the music video, Square Hammer. So that's number 1, Square Hammer. This is my most favorite song by Ghost, which I will learn to play on guitar at this point for a song like Square Hammer. Okay, the honorable mentions in those songs here, which I have their Monstrance Clock, which is from their second album, Infestissumam. Dance Macabre, which is from their fourth album, Prequel. Well, Impera is the 5th album. Prequel is the 4th album from Ghost on there. Call Me Little Old Sunshine. Call Me Little Sunshine, which is from their album Impera. Life Eternal, as well as their hit single Zenith. Because I just realized that I'm pretty sure that and also Mary on a Cross from their album 7 Inches of Satanic Panic EP, which is on the B-side to Kiss the Go-Goat. Mary on a Cross is my favorite song from Ghost from their EP, which is 7 Inches of Satanic Panic, which is the B-side to Kiss the Go-Goat. And, at last, for the honorable mentions, Hunter's Moon. Because the song, when Ghost did the song Hunter's Moon, they wanted to do it for like when they put it for a horror movie, like in support of Halloween Kills, Ghost had write their first song Hunter's Moon when they wanted to write it for a movie, which it also later appears in the album Impera, which is the 5th album from Ghost, which is after their 4th album. Wait, isn't it? Wait. Yeah, let me guess. Although, Opus Eponymous was the first one, Infestissumam was the 2nd album, Prequel is the 3rd album, Impera is the 4th album, obviously, because, you know, it's just basically considering for what Ghost did their albums, what they're famously known as well, because, especially if you ever want to come by on for the whole thing of wanting to come by for this as well. So that's gonna be it for my ranking top 20 favorite songs from Ghost for today's video. For today, guys, thank you for watching. But before we go, here's what I'm going to say for this video. This is the first time I wanted to ranking some songs from Ghost, because I had to pick 20 of those, and there's some songs that I have that are honorable mentioned on there, because just like I look back on my video on where I did my Merciful Fate and King Diamond top 20 songs from video I did, this is the first time I wanted to do it with Ghost for the very first time, because I just wanted to come by on this. And I'm pretty sure, though, that this is the very first time I wanted to discover it, because despite, though, I have been started listening to Ghost back in 2013, though, because I just wanted to come by for this as well, because we were long overdue for another video like this. That's why. Hope subscribe for more content. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, especially if you're new to my channel, by clicking on the subscribe button if you like as well. Smack the notifications bell button. Be sure to get notified also as well for more latest updates in this video if you like as well. Smack the like button if you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, what is your favorite song from Ghost? Just let me know in the comments, right in the comment section below, because I have been listening to Ghost during my senior year back in high school, when I think I first listened to Ghost on Spotify, which I think I remembered, though. I think that was back in 2013 when I first listened to Ghost. That's why. Yeah. Although I haven't been listening to Ghost since 2017 into 2022, I guess, when I first. But then in 2023, when I finally got back to Ghost, I think I saw one of the Nameless Schools got interviewed on this documentary called "Come On, Feel the Noise: How Rock Became Metal," because that's the documentary that helped me went back to Ghost as well. So this is the first time I want to do a video like this. That's why. Be sure to check out my Anime Planet or Analyst at your leisure at this point, because I've been literally getting into Letterboxd as well. And that's live what I got for today. So, this is Rurouni K95 saying, thank you for watching my video, and I'm glad you liked this video. Hope you enjoy it. Hope to see you soon for the next video. And be sure to stay safe and stay healthy, and have a great day. So, this is Rurouni K95 signing off. And take care. Ta-ta for now for this video.